I'm Jessica and I am so excited you are joining me for this workout. Today we will be focusing on the lower body, including the abs, legs, thighs, ankles, and foot strength. This is a no equipment workout, so it makes for an easy setup. All you will need is your chair. All of our exercises today are seated. It's always free to subscribe, so go ahead, click that subscribe button before you head out. Get set up and we're gonna get moving right now. Very good. Before we get into the official workout, we do need to warm this body up, and I just want you to inhale, stretch those arms all the way up, lengthen through those ab muscles, and then exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, roll the spine up, bring those arms up. Exhale, take it forward. Inhale, roll it up, really loosen up through this low back and open those core muscles. You are here today because you're ready for a great workout, but I always like to remind you to take it easy, pull back and modify when you need to. So if anything doesn't feel good in your body today, you can substitute it for something else that does, or maybe make the exercise a little bit smaller. Don't be afraid to experiment and find out what works best for your body. One more of these here. Take it forward, inhale, roll it up, and then widen out those feet. Turn those fingers into the center. Nice, good, deep breath in. Lengthen the abs tall. Don't really arch the back. Exhale, push against those thighs. Send it back into an arch. Inhale to the center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder as you look up and over the right. Inhale to the center. Again, draw the spine long. Exhale to the back. Inhale to the center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Look over that left. Hug those abs in already. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, arch. Inhale. Exhale, drop that left shoulder. We'll take one more of these on each side. Inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, push those feet into the floor. Make sure you are not pushing into the back of your chair. Inhale, lengthen to the center. Exhale, drop that right arm. Look over the left shoulder. You are doing awesome. Take it to the front. Nice, easy kicks here. And then just go ahead and give me some arms, maybe opposite hand reach. Whatever kind of comes to you naturally. It doesn't have to be perfect here. We're just going to bring the heart rate up a little bit. Get these legs working. You can keep your kick and this march a little bit lower. It doesn't have to be as high or as fast. Again, like I said, whatever works best for you today. You are the expert on your body. You know what feels good, what doesn't. So trust that. Very nice. Let's go ahead here. Nice seated jumping jacks. We'll take 10 of these. We're already halfway there. 9 and 10. And go ahead and just roll the right ankle. Take some circles with the heels in and out, and then reverse it the other direction. And let's go ahead and do the same thing here on this left leg. So hopefully you're feeling a little warm, taking in a little bit of extra oxygen. Take it to the other side, and then go ahead and bring that down. We're gonna jump into our first exercise. We will do 2 sets of our group of exercises, and then after we complete them 2 times, we'll move on to the next one. So you will only see each exercise twice today, and we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Take those arms up overhead and just connect. Make a light little circle with the fingertips. If this is uncomfortable in the shoulders for any reason, you go ahead and modify, keep it a little bit lower. Nice, good, deep breath in. Exhale, tuck those arms right over towards the shin of this right leg. Inhale, open it back up. Exhale, on the open, you're not letting the rib cage roll forward. You're staying stacked all the way from the shoulders down to the hips, and the belly button is right there in between it. Very good. Keep going here with me. We have 4 more on this side. Exhale, push the air out of the lungs so you get a nice good crunch. Pull those abs in. 2 and 1. Beautiful job. We're gonna take those hands and just let the weight of them gently push on this right leg, and you're gonna draw this right leg off of the floor. If that is too much, you just remove the hands and just lift the leg and the foot off the floor. Try to keep the foot flat and parallel to the floor. We're gonna do 12 of these together. Good. Modifications here, keep the movement smaller. You can remove the hands. Halfway there. Good, 2 more. Awesome job. First set of exercises complete. Let's go ahead and go back to our circle. Nice, good deep breath in. Remember to open tall, engage through those core muscles, and not to throw the chest open and back, pushing the stomach forward. It's really important that you have good form here. Good deep breath in. Exhale. Crunch towards this left leg so we are switching sides. Very good. Keep going here. Hug those ab muscles in. Again, make sure you are not opening to an arched back. 4 more here. Last 2. You've got this. Stay with me. 1. Take it on down. Fold those hands over the left leg. If you would like to add a little bit of a press there, lift this left foot off of the floor 12 times. Good. While you're here, stay tall through your spine. Don't scrunch the shoulders. Keep them away from the ears. Halfway there. Two more here. You've got this. Very nice. Set that on down. We're on to our next set of exercises. Line those heels up underneath the knees and just tap those toes for me here. Keep it nice and quick, but try to lift them up nice and high off the floor. So it's really easy to go fast and just have about an inch. Try to get them all the way up. Work on your ankle mobility here. We're not even going for a number. We're just gonna go. You can take a break and come back to it. If you need to, you're gonna notice the front of the shins are definitely going to get warm. They're gonna be talking to you a little bit. You're okay, you've got this. You have to be able to flex those toes up for safety. Even if they're getting slow, give me 3, 2, 1, set them down, give it a little love if you need to. That's a good one there. We're gonna march the right leg up again, and we're gonna take a torso rotation over the right leg. So you're gonna be kind of drawing the left elbow over the top of this right leg, and everything comes back to the center, and you'll lower the leg. We're gonna take 12 of those. So let's go here together. Little bit easier if you take an exhale on the torso rotation. Easier to twist if the lungs are not full of air. Good. Make sure you're drawing this knee straight up so it's not coming over to the left side. Straight up. Good. Try not to lean back. Keep your spine nice and tall. Keep those abs hugged in. You have 4 more on this side. 2 and 1. Beautiful job. Remember to pace your breathing today. Nice, slow, and controlled. We're going right back into those toe taps. I know, they're still a little bit upset from the first round. Hang in there with me, tap them. If you want, you can just tap the right, give it a little break, tap to the left, tap both if you can. Again, try to keep them nice and big. You will get slower as you get tired. You probably will not lift as high. That's all right. You do your best, do what you can, and then we keep working on it, and over time you will be able to do more. I know, I feel it too. 3, 2, 1. Set them down, give those ankles a little bit of a shake if you're feeling it in the front of those shins too. We're gonna go ahead and take the knee lift and torso rotation over here on the left side. Again, remember to make sure that that knee is coming straight up, that it's not starting to drift over to the right side. We're gonna take the right elbow over towards the leg, but the leg doesn't go towards the elbow. Hopefully that makes sense. 12 of them here together. Stay nice and tall, keep the shoulders out of the ears. Good, don't speed through this. Tighten up the core, pull those muscles in. You are here to work, let them work. Good, 4 more. 2, and last 1. Beautiful job. Take that down, give your body a little bit of a wiggle. Just check in with everything, see how it's working from the neck down to the shoulders, down the rib cage and the spine. Just kind of loosen it all. Back up for a second. We are going to go ahead now. This exercise, you're gonna wanna wiggle those hips forward a little bit, maybe send the hands to the back of your chair for a little bit of support. You're going to lift each foot, step it out, and let it drag across the floor to come back in. So you can kind of see here that it's like a really slow motion bicycle on the drag in. I'm hoping that you have something on your floor that gives you a little bit of resistance. If you're on a hardwood floor and you have rubber-soled sneakers on, you might have a little bit too much catch. In that case, you just kick your shoes off, get them to the side. We're going to take 24 of those, so each leg movement counts as one. Let's go here. Core nice and tight here, even though we're focusing on the hamstrings. Core muscles are working to support you. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Nice and slow modification here. Don't draw that knee up as high, it can stay lower. Halfway there. Really focus on the core. I'm staying static to the center. My hips are not moving. My shoulders and rib cage are not moving. We have 4 more. You've got this. I feel this in my abs just as much as I do my legs. Hang in here. And beautiful job. Send it back in. Now we're gonna lift the right leg up underneath us. Ankle is under the knee, and I'm gonna tuck it towards the back of my chair and take it back out. Each tuck under counts as 1. We're gonna do 12. Let's just get on into it here. Sit up nice and tall. Core muscles are pulled in and squeezed to make sure that they are supporting you. You're gonna feel your quad working here on top to keep this leg elevated. On the tuck, you should feel the bottom muscle underneath above the knee, working with the hamstring. Good, hold that tuck a little bit there. Don't rush through this. 4 more on this side. Very good. Watch what's happening in this right knee. It's not moving, it's not lifting, it's not lowering. 2 more. Beautiful job. Last one here. set it down. You can give it all a little shimmy shake if you need to. We're gonna go back to those foot drag and pull ins. Again, we're gonna do 24 of them. Make sure that those abs are working too. So you're feeling the core muscles, you're feeling the legs. Do not just passively move through and skip all of the work. Let's go here together. Good, let those feet slide on the floor. Very good. So the foot drags, let it be heavy here so that those hamstrings have a chance to work too. We are about halfway there. Hang in here with me. This is great for the knees. We have 4 more. You've got this. Stay nice and strong. Breathe. Shoulders out of the ears. Last one here. And send the body up nice and tall. Engage through your core. Left foot lifts. It's right under the knee. And pull it back. Give it a good squeeze there on the bottom side of the thigh, and then release it back out. It's not a kick. So think about it as engage and pull, release. So you're just pulling and relaxing. Core nice and tight still. Even though we're working on hamstring here, you're halfway there. Use your ab muscles to keep your body stable. 4 more. You're doing awesome. Hold that squeeze. As you get tired, don't rush through this. Last 2. I feel it too. It's not just you. If you feel like it's just you, I promise it's not. Release that on down. Beautiful job there. Give everything a little bit of love. All right, we are going to take these feet back in. Now, I did mention that we are working on a fair amount of ankle strength today. There's not actually a whole lot of muscles in your ankles, so the muscles responsible for flexing and extending through the ankle joint are kind of located through the fronts and upper leg portion, and then some in the feet as well. You have a little bit in the ankle, so we're going to work on strengthening these muscles. Here's where you're going to feel a lot of the work, and that is going to help you with your ankle strength. Lift those toes, tap them out, let the knees follow, tap them in. So imagine on this out, you're kind of tapping the inside of the foot a little bit, and on this in, a little bit more on the outside. 12 of those. Count the taps to the center. Good, already halfway there. 11, 12, beautiful job. Now, right leg is going to lift, take it out to the side, extend that leg, sweep it in, set it down. 12 of those. Lift, out, bring it in. Good. If you can, you do not have to set it all the way down. Just get a little lower and lift there. Good. Do not open that leg so far that you feel like you have to turn the body with it. If you notice you're rolling with the leg, then just bring it a little bit closer to the body. So when I lift my knee and take it out, my body can still stay to the center. We have a few more here. You're gonna feel those inner thigh muscles working, all of those good adductor muscles. You should feel strength building in the knee as we are working through the quad. Let's take this last one here. Same thing again. Tap those toes out, tap them in, count the ins 12 times. Still hugging your abs in here. 11, 12, 12 on this left leg, same thing, draw it up, open it out, sweep that leg in, see if you can pull those toes up on that in. Good. Very important to keep these quad muscles nice and strong. So if you have bad knees, those knees are very well supported. And if you do not have bad knees, you want to keep these quad muscles strong, because then maybe you will prevent having or developing knee joint problems. Hold it in here. Keep going. Make sure that you're not allowing the body to turn with this leg. You're going to feel a lot of work through this thigh, but I know you can do this even if you need to modify, even if you just need to bring it out and in, that is okay. Hang in here. We have a few more. I feel it too. This is very, very tough. Chair fitness, chair workouts, and chair exercises really get very good, very good. Chair workouts and chair exercises really don't get the credit that they are due, because some of these are very, very tough. Good thing we are tough too. All right, the next exercise here, we are going to take you're gonna lift the heels, butterfly, bring it in, set the heels down. So you're working on a little bit of mobility through the front of the ankle and the inner thigh. 12 of those. So count the butterfly or the heel lift, whatever helps you remember. Again, we're going for 12. Four more. Last two. And last one. Draw the right leg up. We're gonna connect the insole of that right foot to the left leg. You're gonna open that knee like a single leg butterfly, and at the same time, you're gonna reach the opposite hand down towards the floor. If it's too much work, you can separate the movements, or you can focus on either the leg or the core for a modification. I'm gonna demonstrate with both of them together, and you make it fit you the way that it does the best for you. Okay, here we go. Open and pull. 12 of those, even if it's just the leg or just the oblique reach, take 12 of them. If you are doing both, please make sure that that left hip stays very heavy in your chair. Over halfway there. Four more. Last two. And last one. Beautiful job. Take that in, set that on down. Same thing here. Bring those feet closer together. Heel lift, butterfly, 12 times. Halfway there. Make sure that you're nice and tall. Core is pulled in. Four more. Two, and last one. Beautiful job. Now, whatever exercise you took for the right leg, take the same thing on this side. So just the leg, just the reach, or both of them together. We're gonna go 12 of them on this side here together. Go ahead, count them out. Make sure that you're giving yourself a little bit of a pause and finding a little bit of work. Don't rush through it. Very good. Stay heavy in your chair. 4 more here. Last 2. And last 1. Beautiful job. Set them down. Now I really want you for the next exercise to plant those feet to the floor. So of course they're touching the floor, but I really want you to feel that connection. Feel the floor underneath, maybe get a little bit of a push of those feet into the floor. And you're going to, if you have your feet flat on the floor or flat in your shoe, if this is the arch of your foot, you're just gonna pull the arch up. It's gonna kind of scrunch your toes a little bit. So if you, again, need to kick off those shoes, go ahead, kick them off, get them out of the way. If you have shoes that allow a little bit of foot movement, you're just gonna draw the arch up. At the same time, I want you to squeeze through the glute muscle, so that's your sitting area. We're going to do 12 hold and braces. So you're gonna kind of pull it all up, hold it, bracing there, and then release. Same thing, hold, feet and glutes, release. Pull, release. We're going to do 12 of these. This is 4, so you are well on your way. Good. Tighten up those core muscles too. Might as well get them in there. See if you can give this a longer pause for the last 3 here. Last 2. And last 1. Set that on down. Now draw yourself up nice and tall, and I want you to imagine pulling the belly button in towards the back of your chair, squeezing everything nice and tight, and then releasing. Inhale, pull, squeeze, release. 10 more of those. Good. You're not going to see a lot of movement through the body, but you should feel the ab muscles working. This is not holding your breath. You should be able to breathe comfortably. Find the muscles. We're taking the abdominal wall and we're pulling it in, working on tightening everything up and in, lacing those muscles like a corset nice and strong together. You have 4 more here wherever you are. If you can, I'm going to challenge you here on this last 3 to just hold, squeeze them in. Make sure that you are breathing. Squeeze. Hold. You are still breathing. 1 more good deep breath in. And then on the exhale, let them go. Beautiful job there. Back to the feet. So again, lift the arch. It's going to kind of scrunch the toes. You'll feel the arch working. Doesn't have to be big. It can be little, especially if you are prone to foot or leg cramps. At the same time, squeeze through those glutes. That's your sitting area. 12 of those together here. Let's go. Very good. Make sure those abs are pulling in to support your low back. Hang in here, you're halfway there. Two more, or whatever count you are on. As long as you get to 12 and you have felt some work, I am happy. Same thing with your abs. Hold them in, squeeze, release 12 times. Do not rush past the work here. If you can, join me for the challenge to pull them in and hold them as you inhale and exhale without releasing the hold and brace on the core muscles. You can here. I'm gonna count my inhales and my exhales, and that's how I know how much time we have. Good, keep squeezing and holding. If you are squeezing and releasing, keep doing that too. We are all doing awesome no matter what level we are working at. One more breath in. Exhale. Let that go. Beautiful job. We're gonna go ahead here and we're going to take a heel walk out, hand in, and then we're gonna take a toe walk out and in. So we're going to count 6. Every time you come in, it's 1 with the heels. Out, 2. So if you've missed a few, that is okay. 3, keeping those toes pulled up. 4, 2 more here. You might feel those quads working a little bit here too. 1 more, you can scoot forward in the chair if you need a little bit more room. 6. Now lift to the toes, lift the heels, and kind of try to walk on the ball of the foot, taking it out and in. Each time you come in, it's 1. This is 2. 3, very good. You can work with your spacing. You can come straight forward. You can come further out, whatever works best for you here. In and out uses a little bit of the inner and outer thighs. 6, go ahead, set that down. Very good. Now we are going to draw this right leg up. Open those arms. Nice, good, deep breath in. Exhale, tuck it under. 12 times here. Back to the abs. Good, 4 more here. 2 and 1. Oh, there is definitely a difference in this big quad muscle at the end of the workout versus the beginning when we started. They've worked today. You have worked very hard. Go ahead, lift those toes, heel walks. Every time you come back in, it is 1, and we're going to 6. Good. Like I mentioned before, you can take them straight out and in if that works a little bit better for you. To the toes after you have 6 on the heels. Try to walk on the ball of the foot, not just the tiptoes. Core nice and tight here. Whether you know it or not, your core muscles are working to keep you stable, especially since you're taking these steps out. It kind of knocks you off balance, so fight to stay there in the center. I believe we have 1 more here. Take it in, set that down, open those arms. 12 underneath the left leg, and that'll be a wrap. We'll get to our cool down and our stretches. Beautiful job there. 4 more here on this side if you are just pacing with me. 3, last 2, and last 1. Take it and crunch it down. Very good. Roll yourself back up nice and easy. Just give yourself a little bit of a second here. Kind of wiggle and shimmy through those shoulders. As you do that, kind of start to lower the chest down towards the thighs, easing in to that low back. When you get there, go ahead and stretch the upper body side to side. So over to the left, over to the right, very gently, very careful with yourself. I am so proud of you guys today. If you're watching this right now, you've obviously made it to the end of the workout, and I am so proud of you for doing something that is so good for yourself, taking care of these muscles, taking care of these joints, and doing your best to keep yourself moving, functional, and healthy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn ourselves here to the left. make sure that you're heavy in the chair, and you can go ahead and find that right leg. Now, if you're not able to get to the toes, if this quad muscle is really, really, really tight, that's okay. You can grab the back of the shoe. You can always use a workout towel or a workout strap to help here, but I just want you to sit tall, and you don't necessarily have to yank this foot in towards the bottom. You can just lift the knee as you bend forward a little bit if you need a deeper stretch. Release that one on down, very good. Bring it to the center and cross the right leg on over to the left. Inhale, sit on up nice and tall. Exhale, nice twist here to the right side. And then we'll step that right leg off to the side, turning those hips with us, finding that left foot, toes, back of the shoe, or strap. Sit on up nice and tall. If you need a deeper stretch, don't yank the foot into the body more, just lift the knee, take a slight bend forward, still hugging those abs in here. Release that on down, step it back to the center, cross this left leg over the right. Inhale, sit on up nice and tall. Exhale, gentle twist here to the left side. Inhale, bring it back to the center, step those feet wide. Reach it all the way up. Exhale to the right, opening up through those obliques, through the side body. Inhale to the center, and then exhale to the left. Very good. Let's take that one more time. Inhale up, exhale, open the left side body. Stay heavy in your chair with those hips. Inhale, exhale, open up the right, and then take it on down. Release into that low back and just take some nice little neck rolls here. You can do a whole big full circle if it feels good. I prefer just the bottom half. Whatever works for you. Push those feet into the floor. Roll it on up. Inhale, stretch those arms all the way up, open through those abs, and then exhale, take it down to the center. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching.